What is up, everyone? Sorry, that took way too long. Had to restart my computer. Some technical difficulties. Not like Roaring Kitty. But we are here. We should be here at least. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. There we go. Where's everyone joining me from? Sorry we're late. Some serious technical difficulties this morning, but we are back and we're ready to go. So we got to jam through tickers pretty damn quick this morning. Okay. And that's what we're going to do. So save questions till the end. I know the market's opening in 10 minutes, so we'll have to we'll run a few minutes into the market open, which is fine. Monday mornings specifically, I let things shake out a little bit anyways. I like to get my gauge for the week and what the action's going to feel like and what it's going to be like. Okay. So that's the idea. Nice. Got some Brazilians, some French people. Where else y'all joining me from? What are you guys watching this morning? Give me some eyes. Don't be so selfish. Help me. Okay. So quickly, we're going to go through the scan. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Again, sorry we're late. Right now, a bit slower on the scan, right? We've got AGFY, bottom bouncer. It's been kind of the theme of the year. Scotland. All right. Canada. A lot of Canadian traders, huh? A lot of Canadian traders, eh? Peru, Ohio. Bunch of Americans. All right. ML Go, REV B, ML Go, Bulgaria. All right. India, Jordan. Dang, guys, that's crazy. All right. Let's get into the ticker so we don't have too much time. We can bullshit later. AGFY is our top percent gainer this morning. Well, let's hit process. Okay, SPY. Let's check out overall markets. Overall markets not gapping up at the moment. Slightly gapping down at the moment, but nothing to be too concerned about. We haven't seen, overall markets have just been fantastical. All right. This is what I mentioned, I think in November of last year or December and January, was that we're going to be going into an election year. The powers that be are going to want this stuff to run into the election. I'm talking about the markets themselves. That being said, small cap's been unbelievable. Okay. Absolutely unbelievable. AGFY, very dilutive stock, generally speaking. For those who don't know what that means, it means that they dump shares anytime there's volume. Okay. They're going to use that volume to dump shares onto the rest of retail traders. Okay. That's what that means. Sorry, I had to cancel my card due to fraud. So now I freaking have these guys. These a-holes. Hold on one sec. Sorry, y'all. More technical difficulties. They never end. Okay. Boom. So we're going to have to switch it up. That works. Spain, El Salvador, y'all crazy, man. That's so cool. I'm going to try to get out of the country next year for some of these in-person trainings and see what we can do. Maybe Europe and South America, Asia, something like that. Do like a world tour. It'd be cool. All right, let's get back to it. AGFY. Bottom bouncer, anytime these guys trade volume, they dump. Okay, generally speaking. It's not that they can't spike a bit, right? They spiked from 80 cents to $1.13. Nothing crazy last time. They did volume. And you can see each subsequent time they do volume, they move less and less and less as the float gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That being said, this morning they're gapping up to 59 cents, okay? So they're gapping all the way back up towards 59 cents at the moment, okay? Nice pre-market move. Did they have news? It says the float's 7.2 on my scans. Dilution tracker tells me it's 10.9 or 11 million. Okay, it's 11 million on AGFY. So it's a bit bigger float. Dilutive. They're not actually as dilutive as they normally are. They do need cash. They've got an S1 priced at $13.50 from a long time ago. They've got an S1 from January 24 priced at 38 cents. Okay. So warrants 345. Sorry, I am looking at dilution tracker right now. I'm looking to see how dilutive they are. How many shares can they dump on us if I'm trying to buy it, right? How is that going to affect supply and demand? In this case, it's not too bad. In this case, the risk is not too bad. They've got about 1 million in warrants and less than 1 million in convertible. So actually not too crazy. Catalyst. Is this nothing, right? Nothing. I don't see anything. I don't see a catalyst. Is there a catalyst there? Have you guys got a catalyst on AGFY? Okay. I have no plans on that one for now. I'm going to see how it shakes out. Okay. Definitely going to see how that shakes out. ALIM, that looks like an acquisition. Acquisition. Ignore. REV B, we don't have much y'all this morning. Kind of a slow scan this morning. Okay, so if I were y'all, just pump the brakes for a second, right? Going into this Monday morning. You know, not every week's going to be completely manic. And the scans are telling me to just perhaps for a second pump the brakes this morning. Just for a second, okay? If we get a mad runner or one or two mad runners today, I'd love it. No problem. REV B did PR at least. So did announces phase 1 of clinical study of Gemini met primary safety endpoint and showed statistically significant biomarker. That is a very decent catalyst, okay, on REV B. Markets are open in a few minutes. If y'all smash the like right now, I'll stay live with you for a few minutes since we started late. Get through these tickers really quick and some of the key ideas I want to get through to you guys for the week and gals for the week. All right. Make sure to smash that like. Make sure you're subscribed. We've got some new editors. We're going to be getting out a bunch of YouTube videos, like short tip videos for you guys, just like crack, right? Candy videos, just one after another. Try to get you guys as much information as I can over the next 6 months. Pretty dilutive, it looks like, on REV B, okay? Warrants, 378 warrants. 3.78 million in warrants, so you can see it's quite a bit bigger than its float they've got in warrants. 483. 60 cents and 483. It looks like 453, December 23 S1. Warrants in the 4s. $0.60 4s. They did a split on January 25th. They've done really not much since. It's worth keeping an eye on for me on REV B this morning. I'll be watching 250 area and pretty much nothing else. 250 area for risk, okay, would be the idea. So any pullback towards 270, 260s, 270, I could see the 270s holding this morning. There's not much else out there, and this one has a decent catalyst. So that's what I'll be watching here for the most part. Pretty basic, right? Selling a VWAP, selling a high a day sort of idea, selling the pre-market highs on REV B. Probably my top watch at the moment. At least they've got a catalyst. ALIM also has a catalyst, it looks like. We already talked about that. They were, they were acquired. MLGo. I know MLGo was going last week. Okay. So likely I won't be touching that one for now. Let me see. Yeah, it's already done big first, big day one move. It tried to have a first green day last week already. So we're deep into a move already. And yeah, it's gapping up right to the fives. Nice gap up, actually. Nice, decent push. But for me, it's got backside feels to it or looks to it. So I'm just going to ignore it, right? It is gapping up to resistance from a few days ago, but I'm just going to ignore that for now. Do I watch recent IPOs? I do. I watch them. Haven't been trading them much recently. Markets are open, y'all. Markets are open. REV B on a pool is what I'll watch this morning, and that's just about it, right? We've got Zella, breach of contract win. Okay. We've got EPOW, patent news, Chinese as well. Maybe worth keeping an eye on. EPOW, Chinese. NXL is back on the scan again. Okay. And they were a breakout on Friday, so it's a breakout continuation. Before we get going, the most important things these days right now, patterns-wise, for me have been third day surge, okay, and first green day bounce. Those have been two of the best ideas in terms of bigger picture setups, okay, bigger picture setups. For those who don't know what they are, I'll hit you with some strategy ideas really quickly, and then we're going to bounce, okay, as I let things shake out for the next 10 or 15 minutes this morning and see what the markets are going to give us. 1 second. So LRHC, I hit last week on this day and sold this day into this breakout in the 240s, okay, really sick. This is called third day surge or a 3-day surge pattern. All right. It's characterized by a first green day, right? A day one gapper. Okay. Hopefully it has news. It doesn't always have to have news, but a day one gapper with big volume. Okay. On this day, it traded 40 million shares. If you look at the top, 40 million shares on this day. And it went from basically 20 cents or whatever, wherever it came from. 52 cents to $1.80. So a tripler almost, okay? Sorry, doubler. Tripler. Doubled to tripled. Okay. Followed by a consolidation day, a weekday on very low volume. You can see the volume went from 40 to less than 2 million on day two. That's key. That was the key to this, right? Nice buck hole.